Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Scumpy bringing you a video log here today. Today is a pretty exciting day. Yesterday we saw the Advanced Warfare multiplayer reveal. I haven't played the game. I haven't had hands-on experience, but I can tell a lot from watching the game. All I need is to see what the game looks like, and I'll tell you a couple of things about it. So, I think that's going to be our topic of discussion for today. So, I will see you guys later. First, let's talk a little bit about movement. Now, movement is probably one of the most underrated but most important things in all of the Call of Duty games. So, obviously, they've added the Exosuit. The Exosuit is, it's pretty crazy. I actually like it a lot. I enjoy the feature. I think it's going to make Call of Duty more appealing to watch than it has been, because it really it changes the game. It changes the game a lot. Now you can double jump, you can thruster pack, or whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure you thruster pack, and it's basically like a double jump, and you can jump on top of buildings, and it just adds a whole different element to the game that I think is very much needed. So, for example, whenever you're playing hardpoint, whenever you're trying to break a hardpoint, say you're playing on raid hardpoint in your bottom basketball hill, those walls that are there, imagine not having to run through the wall, but instead jumping over the wall and being able to kill the person on that head glitch that's at the box head glitch. So it just makes hardpoint a lot more fun, in my personal opinion, because it makes the hardpoint a lot harder to hold. Like, it actually is a freaking hardpoint. Like, people jumping over walls and stuff, you literally have to have every single angle held down, and you have to be able to react quickly enough to be able to win the gunfights. So the Exosuit is going to add a whole different element to the game. I like it. I personally like it. People have said that it looks like Halo. It looks like... Nah. After watching it, it is for sure Call of Duty. Seeing how fast people die from the amount of bullets that get shot at them, it is for sure not Halo. It is 100% Call of Duty, and it looks like Call of Duty. It just has a different feel to it. And I think that's the thing that people are most afraid of, is the changing of Call of Duty. So if you progress through Call of Duty, go Call of Duty 4, it was a pretty slow-paced game. The movement was, pretty standard. Then you go World at War, still pretty standard. Then you go Modern Warfare 2, standard. Black Ops 2, or was it Black Ops 1, standard. Then Modern Warfare 3, standard. Black Ops 2, standard. Like, it's just been always standard movement. Now they're finally changing it. It's going to be a whole different viewing experience, which is really the biggest thing, I think. And, I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work out really, really well, too. But that is not the only thing we're talking about. But the Exosuit, in my opinion, I like it. Obviously, you guys can feel free to put your opinions down in the comments below. And, yeah. Holy time lapse. Alright, so now it's around 11:30 a.m. I know it looks pretty gloomy in here, but it's a shitty day out. But now we are going to talk a little bit about the game types. I know I delayed making the video a little bit by like a full day, but that's because I wanted to watch a lot of the footage and see what we were actually working with. So, potential game types that I saw. Obviously, you got your hardpoint, CTF, and the last one that I saw for a respawn game type was momentum. Now, momentum is sort of like war. If you didn't play World at War, war is basically a game type where you start at a spawn and there's a neutral point in the center. It's almost like hardpoint, but whenever you capture that point, you move closer to the enemy's spawn, original spawn. So say you cap the middle point, there's two other points after that on each side, and it's like a progression. It's momentum is exactly what it is. You cap the middle point, you cap the next point after that, and then they're on their final point. If they can't defend it, then you end up winning the game. So I think that war could be a potential game type. I think that it'll be difficult to figure out all the spawns and stuff. I'm not sure that it will be a game type, because hardpoint, CTF, and S&D, that's already such a good rotation. Why try to mess with it? But I honestly think that momentum could be an awesome game type for competitive. It would all be relative to the spawns and how the game actually plays out and how it works. But I think that momentum could be an awesome, game changer. Hardpoint obviously came in, and everyone loved hardpoint, and now hardpoint is like the best respawn game type in Call of Duty. I know it wasn't in Ghost, but it is the best respawn game type in Call of Duty to watch, to play, just everything. It's just constant communication, rotation, It's like Strike Zone Dom 24/7, except, you know, there's a lot more killing and a lot more action on the map. But I think Momentum could be really, really awesome. But overall, I think that Advanced Warfare is going to be really, really cool. A lot of people aren't giving it the chance that it deserves. A lot of people are saying the jetpack is going to suck. It's going to ruin the game. No, it's not. It's going to make the game a lot more entertaining to watch. There's going to be a lot more options to rotate around or get around the map. Obviously, if they have a jetpack, you'll probably be able to hear it whenever they propel. So sometimes it'll be at a disadvantage. So you can't really use it in search. You know, it's like sliding before they took out the sound. It's like it can go either way. But so one of the biggest things that I want to complain about, and I know Nadeshot has been also preaching it a lot as well, is the lack of dead silence. Now, dead silence is necessary. You know, people have headsets now. This community has developed to the point where pretty much every single person has a pretty nice headset, or not just a regular mic cable and, you know, an Xbox mic, and they're not listening to the sound through their TVs. Pretty much every single person in the community, I'm willing to say, has a headset, a nice headset, and can hear if you don't have dead silence. If you don't have dead silence, it's like, I mean, Black Ops 2, you could get away with it in Hardpoint and CTF and stuff, but, you know, this isn't Black Ops 2. We don't know. You need it for Search and Destroy. Even in Black Ops 2, you needed it for Search and Destroy. Dead silence is an absolute must. So if you guys could go ahead and tweet at Sledgehammer Games, that's like the only thing that I can see with their game so far that needs a little bit of readjustment or tweaking. Just because not having dead silence, it's like it's just like needed. It's mandatory. It needs to be there. It's always been there. I mean, I just can't see a Call of Duty Search and Destroy match without dead silence. It would be absolute, you know, it would just be a camp fest. People would just sit there L-triggered with ARs and not move because, you know, why would you need to if you're on if you're on defense and you're just waiting for elephants to run through the room and you can sound whore them and know where they are. It's just like dead silence is needed, but that's the only thing that I can actually see that is a problem thus far. But that's going to be the end of my video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It'll be on the description below. And as always, guys, this is your Bob Scump. See ya!